got really bored the other day, so I thought, might as well solve a murder. I thought it'd be a good thing to do, and being a good person is difficult. I never realized how hard it was until I was interviewed for a job, and they asked me about any charity work I've done. But what better way to be a good person than to solve a murder, unless you're the one who killed them, I suppose. People have always said that I would make a good detective. My brother even once said I was more intelligent than Sherlock Holmes. I mean, he was being sarcastic, but he still said it. But what kind of detective would I be without any suspects? In order to find someone likely to have committed murder, I referred to my list. Like most people's, my list of people who might have killed someone was filled with the successful people I went to school with. At the top of the list was Johnny Penhale, who never liked me. I have a lot of friends, so it doesn't bother me when people don't like me. Part of being an adult is realizing that there is no one else to blame for this other than, well, my mum. But while I can accept people not liking me, I draw the absolute bloody line at someone disliking me and becoming successful. And he's happily married. Disgusting! I have to see it every time I open Instagram. It's so annoying. What do people expect me to say when I see these pictures? Wow, congratulations, you're not going to die alone. You don't have to rub it in! By the way, I don't want to make it look like I was hoping someone was killed just because he's been more successful than me in the marriage department. I mean, that is what I was hoping for. But I don't want to look at it like that. He was an easy person to trace, mainly because he had a tattoo on his face. I once thought about getting a tattoo, but I never thought of what kind of one I would get. A friend of mine once got her favorite Shakespeare quote tattooed on her left breast. She was trying to get her girlfriend to read more. It worked. The only issue is that I hate how she never called it a tattoo. Missed opportunity! But anyway, no point in still being angry about it. I went to go and see him in his house. I pretended to be there to clean the toilets, which was a clever plan until he recognized me. I got so caught up in how clever the plan was that I forgot he would know who I was. And I made him think that I love to hang around in toilets, and I don't want people knowing that. This meant I was desperate to get my own back. There and then I got my handcuffs out of my pocket. Don't ask why I carry those around with me, you don't want to know. And handcuffed him. He was appalled as to what was going on, and I told him that I was going to arrest him for what he has done. I was prepared for him to get angry and say he had done nothing wrong. But I was not prepared for him to say he was expecting to be caught eventually. However, the handcuffs failed, and he escaped. This is the second time in my life the handcuffs have contributed to my downfall. I was now stuck in a house with a murderer. And I managed to escape in the most brilliant and clever way possible. Books will be written about it. What was it? Well, I'll tell you once I've figured it out. But for now, I'll leave you with this piece of advice. No matter how bad things get, you can always, and I mean always, get away with anything if you blame it on my mum.